Hi, welcome to RAR Math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on solving polynomials. In this video I have two examples. Because each of the examples has a variable in more than one term, we have to factor first. If you only have a single term with your variable, isolate and solve. But when there are more than one term with your variable, you need to factor. The next thing is, the reason we factor is we want to get to this idea that it's called the zero product rule. If two numbers multiply together to be zero, it means one of them is equal to zero. There is no other number that has that property. So we need to start with getting our polynomial equal to zero. So my first step is I'm going to add 10 to both sides. All right, now what I need to do is because a is 1, I need to find two numbers that multiply to 30 and add up to a positive 13. You need to be really, really careful because 2 and 15 multiply to 30, and when the 2 is negative and the 15 is positive, it adds up to 13. This is actually the one I want. But 3 times 10 also multiplies to 30. The problem is I can't get this to add up to 13 when the 30 is negative. If it's negative, we need to use the 15 and 2. If it's positive, we're getting there through addition, then we use the 3 and 10. But you need to be really careful because there are a lot of situations that end up working like this, where you can get to that middle number through addition or subtraction, and you need to make sure you're managing your signs correctly. Okay, so x minus 2 times x plus 15 equals 0. That means either x minus 2 equals 0 or x plus 15 equals 0, which happens when x is equal to 2 or negative 15. So here, this polynomial has a 3, which means we're looking for 3 solutions. So here we were looking for 2, here we're looking for 3. I notice there's an x in every term and also a 2. So I'm going to factor out a 2x. So I end up with x squared plus 5x plus 6. Here's another situation. 1 times 6 could get us to 5 if the 6 was negative. This one isn't going to work this time. We're not getting there through subtraction. 2 times 3 will get us to 6 as well, as long as we're adding them to get to 5. So just like this 30 had 2 ways to get to 13, this 6 has 2 ways to get to 5. Again, you need to be very careful about your signs. So we have 2x times x plus 2 times x plus 3 equals 0. Well, this 2 can't be 0, so that's not in the running for being one of our zeros. Either the x is equal to 0, the x plus 2 is equal to 0, or the x plus 3 is equal to 0. If I do a little bit of solving, I get that x is equal to 0, negative 2, or negative 3. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks!